Hey guys, it's Coach Troy. I want to take a look at a couple of drills here. Let's see if we can zoom in on this one. All right, the first one I want to take a look at is controlling the ball from the very first whistle. So what I'd like to do is just have a group of 6. We can probably have a defender here and a defender here. And the center forward, this is just going to be a kickoff. The right forward's like right next to him. It's just a little tap here, and then it's a pass backwards. That gives us some separation from the defenders, right? Actually, might as well put the defenders where they're going to be, which is right here. So we'll get rid of that one there and that one there. But this is going to give us some space. And why don't we put you can have a coach here as a defender as well. But what this does is it gives us some separation by bringing the ball backwards. And then usually what we want is we want these forwards moving out to open space, right? And this center forward is going to be finding some space either here or here, okay? So let me just kind of start this all back over again so it's real clear what we're doing here, which is usually there's a defender here and a defender here, and we'll put a coach here in the middle. We go boom, boom, with the passes. The forwards are going to move out to open space, going to find space, and the center forward again is either going to find some space in one or two of these directions. The midfielder, if they're getting attacked and they don't have a pass, well, they've got a goalie's helper that they could go back to, but more than likely they're going to make a pass into one of these spaces, right? And from there, it's going to then be a process of, so let's say it goes over here, the ball makes its way up and over here, then obviously we're going to be working on the give and goes, so maybe the ball gets passed here and then back here, and then that forward goes down over here, and it's 1, 2, boom. But I'll let the girls figure it out, right? But the idea is we're moving the ball away from the defenders initially, and then we're taking it in from there. Now let me go through one other set of drills if I can, which is about shepherding. So let me zoom this out. Yeah, okay. So shepherding. All right. So the shepherding is kind of, I think we've talked about this before, but the shepherding is fundamentally where you're trying to get the other girl to go to be moved away from the goal. And what you do to start is you'll probably start with the goalie's helper, or the defender, somewhat close to where the forward is, maybe a little bit ahead, and you're just going to try to keep in front of her and push her to the left side. Since most of the kids are right-footed, pushing them to the left side is going to force them to use their forefoot, or it's going to keep the ball closer to the defender. So you're going to want them to, you're going to start them this way, and then you're ultimately going to be moving the goalie's helper a little bit further back. All this person's doing is doing a gentle dribble. And ultimately, in this one over here, they'll start picking up the pace. But on this one, it's going to be a matter of they're going to start here, and they're going to try to sort of veer them off to the side. And then they're going to start over here, and they're going to have to come at them. And ultimately, they're going to be starting much further back here, and they're going to have to make sort of this swooping turn so that when the ball gets close here, when they're dribbling it here, they're just here, which is going to have to force them to go that way with it. So that's the idea with the shepherding. Like I said, ultimately you're going to start with the goalie's helper even further back, and just as the ball's coming here, they're going to be moving them this way. So there's a little bit of an arc to it, a curl in the run, if you will, at the point of attack. So those are the two drills we're going to focus on tomorrow. I'll take care of the goalies, and or I'll work with other coaches who are going to work with the goalies. But we'll start with the kickoffs, and we'll be moving give and goes up to open space. So tomorrow we will do kickoffs, and so that'll be one drill, which is really a lot of give and go. We'll be doing shepherding on defense. I'll take care of the goalies, and we will also start with the progressions for practice. That'll take about 10 to 15 minutes to do this. Each one of these, we'll rotate these around 10 to 15 minutes each, so each one will have a chance to do all three of these. That's about an hour, and then we should have at least 20 minutes left over for scrimmage. So that's the plan for tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.